What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Council of Geniuses, episode number.
28. Welcome to the top 28th episode of the Council of Geniuses.
Thanks, Abel. Good job, man.
Let's go.
We're running a special diversity program over here on the channel.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it, man. You're doing good. You're doing good, bro. Probably talk a lot, make an effort.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, today episode number 28.
For the people
Abel.
that don't speak English, 28, episodio número 28. Gracias.
Okay. Um, I don't know what that was, but all right. So Abel, bro. So I've told you that I work at a school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Friday, last Friday, so 2 days ago, I was at work, bro, and some real dumb shit happened to me, bro. Like real dumb shit.
Like, okay. Explain.
So, um, so obviously I work there. I'm not gonna say what I do. I'm just gonna say I work there.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't have a uniform. I can wear whatever I want,
Yeah.
theoretically, right?
Yeah, you can't go naked.
Well, yeah, that's a given, Abel. You can't go to life naked because
I
that's a
mean,
crime.
it depends.
No, what?
Because in France, they let you take your shirt off if
This
you're
isn't
foreign.
France. I've never been there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right.
Now you guys know we're not in France.
I don't think anyone thought we were in France. We've talked about California before, bro.
This could be their first episode, bro.
All right, if it's your first episode, sorry to tell you we're not from France. Please keep watching. If you thought we were French,
Oui,
can
oui,
you say
baguette.
something? Yeah, yeah. Say
Yeah,
something in French.
bonjour, mi pipi is small.
I don't think that part was French, bro. But all right. So I pull up. Well, it's getting colder now. It's still
Yeah,
California, so it's like 60 degrees. So for some of y'all, like that may not be cold.
that might be like a normal, just chilling in shorts weather.
Yeah, but for us, especially for me,
Yeah, it's
like
pretty chilly.
that's just really fucking cold. And so I get there, it's like 9 in the morning, bro, and I'm wearing a sweater, obviously, because it's
Yeah,
cold.
I would do
The
so.
sweater in question is this one.
Ta-da!
This sweater. What is it, Abel?
Coors,
Coors.
Coors. Maybe you might say more Coors.
It just says,
Coors.
yeah, it says Coors all around.
Yeah,
On the sleeve, on the chest,
pretty cool
on
sweater.
the back. Pretty cool. It's warm, it's cozy, right? So I'm just walking, I'm getting to my job location, and I get stopped by a teacher, bro.
I fucking heard it, bro.
Alright. So I get stopped by a teacher, and he's like, "Hey, excuse me," and he just comes up out of nowhere, bro. Like he just comes up
Yeah,
out like I didn't see him. I'm just walking straight, and I hear somebody say,
so
"Excuse
like
me," and I look.
he snuck up on you.
Yeah, yeah. He kind of like spawned in, and I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh, like, do you work here?" And I was like, "Oh yeah,"
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Hmm, I noticed you have a sweatshirt that's promoting alcoholic beverages. So we have a school policy that says that we know that it's not allowed to wear clothing promoting alcohol and drugs and violence.
Mm.
Were you aware? Um, as staff, we have to set the example. Could you take it off or like wear it inside out or something?" And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty
huh?
random.
That's pretty fucking random. I've been working there for like 3 years and I've never seen a student get stopped for anything. For nothing. Nothing like clothing related. Like you be seeing girls wearing like little shorts or
Mm.
whatever. Guys wearing crop tops, that's kind of weird, man. I don't know what's up with that. It's showing some belly button. Is that appropriate for school? I don't think so.
I don't want to see anybody's belly button.
I don't want to see anyone's belly button except my girlfriend.
Okay.
Maybe my own sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Whenever you like showering or something,
Yeah, yeah.
so like it look better to clean. Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. But he tells me that, and I've never seen no one get stopped ever. He's like, "Do you mind like you can take it off or like wear it inside out or something?" And I thought it was fun. I thought it was silly, bro. Like I started giggling, like chuckling, but I'm like, I'm not gonna wear it inside out. Like what the
Yeah.
hell? And I told him I was like I don't mind taking it off, but it's cold. Like
Yeah.
it's like it was 9 in the morning. It was like 50 something degrees out,
You're trying to kill him,
like
bro.
windy, bro. And I told him like I'll take it off later. Like I don't have an issue with it. It's just cold right now. Like once it gets
Yeah.
warmer and like the sun comes out and stuff, because the sun wasn't even like it was cloudy. And I was like, once the sun comes out and stuff like that, like I take it off. I don't have an issue with it. It's just like a like at this point it's like a health concern for me.
Yeah.
You know, I could get sick or something. And like that was that. Like that was it. Like he left, I went in class or whatever. And then probably like 5 minutes later, bro, fucking the assistant principal comes in and she's like, "Hey, like, can I talk to you outside?" And I was like, for sure, yeah, what happened?" And she's like, "Oh, like I know like you spoke to someone already about it, but you know, it's policy and we can't have that. Could you like take it off or you'd have to go home?"
Mm.
And at this point I was like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna say nothing." I was like, "Yeah, I'll just take it off." Like,
Yeah, it's just impossible, bro.
yeah, like at this point it's like it's not even worth it, bro.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay, like yeah, you could just like you could keep it with you. You don't have to like put it away or nothing. Um, you just can't have it on." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." And then after that, like I was walking outside and it was cold as fuck, and
Yeah.
I went home.
Yeah.
I was like, "I fucked that. I'm not gonna do this shit. Like I'm gonna get sick. It's not fucking worth it." My issue, bro, is that fucking teacher who like I'm talking to him like as an adult, like as a man to man thing, bro.
Yeah, bro snitched.
And he went like to the front office. He's like, "Guys, we have an issue. There's a staff member wearing an inappropriate sweatshirt." Like, come on, bro. What's up with that, bro?
That's weird,
Like,
bro.
that's hella weird. I don't know, like,
Snitch.
yeah, he's snitching, bro. Next time I see him, I'll be like, "Hey, like, is my sweater good? Like, can I wear this one or no?" What do you think, Mr. fucking uniform monitor? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, bros.
Like, that shit really got me tight, bro. Like, right now, I'm like, it's fine whatsoever. It passed. But that shit had me tight. I was like, why is this fool being a bitch?
Yeah, so random.
Like, I told him like I would take it off. It's hella cold. Like, I don't know how big a deal it is. I don't know how big a deal it is wearing this sweater at all. Like, no one's gonna see. Like, I work at a high school, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no one's gonna be like, I want a course right now.
yeah, like, course. Maybe I'm gonna start underage drinking. Like, that's not how shit happens. Like, if a kid's gonna drink, bro, they're gonna drink. Not because I wore a fucking hoodie.
Yeah.
You know, even when we were in school, I thought it was like a dumb rule.
Yeah.
But even then, I had this sweater when I was in high school,
Nobody
and no
cared.
one ever told me anything when I was a student.
Yeah.
You know. And I remember at high school we had like little silly little like uniform policy. But do you remember like weird shit like that we had?
Yeah. There's no bunch of like weird shit, bro. Like there was one where you couldn't wear jerseys.
Yeah, I remember in high school. I think this was once you left.
No.
They told us we couldn't wear jerseys or hats that weren't from like local teams. Like we could only wear like Lakers, Dodgers,
Raiders.
not the Raiders
Oh
because they played
yeah.
in Oakland at the time.
Oh yeah.
Those Lakers, Dodgers, Clippers, and I think the Angels.
Bruh.
And yeah, we weren't allowed to wear like you couldn't wear like the Athletics, the Yankees or some shit.
That's so
It had to
weird.
be local teams. Mm. Yeah, I remember we had that. And then like regular stuff like when they would check girls like they have to stretch their arms out to see if their
Yeah.
shorts were like too
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 short.
short. And I remember like thinking like, damn, like what if girls had like hella long arms?
Yeah.
Because I've been told that I have long arms. Like, I've been told I had long arms. I remember one time I was um I was in math class, bro, and it was the right angle, bro. It's fine. Yeah, I did like straight ahead, bro. It's not.
I thought that was how you do it.
No, it has to be. I think like a 45 or something.
I think it.
Check it. Check it. No, check on the phone,
Oh.
dumbass. Like a 45, like in front of you. Like I did it at a straight angle. Like say this is like
Hey
zero.
Siri.
Like watch. Say this is zero and
Yeah.
this is 90.
Hmm.
It had to be at a 45. I did like probably like a
Let me
20
check.
or
My
something.
Siri isn't working,
And
bro.
even then, my hand was open. It wasn't like a.
How do I do Hitler salute?
Why is that the search term, bro? Whatever, bro. It doesn't matter.
We're not Hitler supporters.
This isn't in the video.
Uh, we are Hitler supporters.
That's in the video.
Oh no.
But I was in math class, and the teacher called me up. He's like, "Hey, like, go do this problem on the board." And I went up, and I was just standing. I was just standing, bro, like fucking writing on the
Yeah.
whiteboard. I was like this, and I hear some guy behind me. He's like, "Damn, you got long ass arms." Like saying it to like the person next to him. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
That's weird
I
thing to
felt
notice.
weird about it. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Arms?
Why you checking me out, bro?
Are they long? What the? And I don't know. I heard that one time.
And just kind of slow with it.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck with me.
Mm,
Like, I remember one time too, this kid called me a raccoon, and that stuck with me too. I don't know. I don't understand it. We were like talking shit, like we were like roasting on each other, like a roast
yeah.
battle type thing. A roast battle type thing. And I was pretty good at it. I think I called him Sid from Toy Story because he looked like him actually. He dressed like him as well.
Damn, bro.
Um, I almost said something that I shouldn't have said. And then he's like, "Yeah, you're Donald Trump's son."
For reference, here's a picture of Donald Trump's
Yeah, for
dog.
reference, this is Donald Trump and his son. And then my face is still here.
If you think they look similar, put it in the
Yeah,
comments.
let us know in the comments if I look like what's his name, Baron. I think his name is
Yeah,
Baron.
something like that.
Um, yeah. So I didn't understand it, and then he's like, "You look like a raccoon," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" I don't know. I like raccoons.
They're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool.
Pretty fluffy.
Yeah, pretty chunky. Like so, they're
Yeah,
getting kind of fat, bro.
yeah, silly. Yeah,
Yeah, real silly. But yeah, uniform rules, bro. I just think it's real silly. I just think it's like it's silly that it exists, and the way they enforced it was real dumb. Like I felt like, what the fuck is this? Like it was like little kid shit.
yeah,
Like, oh, I'm gonna go tell the principal that you're wearing an inappropriate sweater.
yeah, bro. Those are the worst type of people too. When
Yeah,
you're like a kid, and then your cousin would be like that one kid that would tell on you every single time.
I was the cousin.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Nah, I never told her nothing. I didn't like snitching.
yeah. I just remember hating that kid, bro. I think one time when I was in, my mom would like take her kids after school,
Mm.
like while their parents were at work.
Yeah,
And there was one kid, and I guess they were playing around, and I don't know, I think I hit him with a ball or something,
yeah.
and he looked at me like, I'm gonna tell your mom. And I was like, no, no. And then she told my mom, and then my mom got me in trouble, and then my mom had to talk to his mom before he told his mom.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a big thing.
Uh,
Yeah, and then so I got in trouble because I hit him, even though it was with a soccer ball and we're playing soccer, bro.
bro, I remember actually for a while in elementary school, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, bro. I just kept getting in trouble, and cause I kept doing shit.
Hmm.
Like, I remember one time, it was I don't know what the first instance of me doing something was. Oh, I remember. I think I was like playing tag with someone or something,
Hmm.
and I think like I got mad that the kid tagged me, and I fucking like ripped out grass out the ground and I threw it at him, and he had like a like allergic reaction to it, and he got like what is it called, like ronchas, bro?
Oh,
What
the
is that?
hives.
Yeah, hives. Is that what it is? Like red stuff on his face. So I threw it at his head. I went
Oh
like this to him. I
shit.
went like, mm.
Damn, bro.
um. So yeah,
Chemical warfare,
yeah. I
bro.
remember I got in trouble for that. That was probably the first one because that was something I remember doing like intentionally.
Oh
Like I
damn.
remember doing that one intentionally. And I remember I kept lying and I said that I didn't do it. Um, and then I remember another time I was I don't know what the fuck I was doing, bro, but I was playing a game with some kid, and I think I tripped him because I got mad and I tripped him,
Oh
and he
damn.
fell, and he was like kind of laid out like on his stomach, and then I went up to him and I went like this to his back, bro. I went,
God
and
damn.
I fucking hit him
Hyper
on the
fisted.
yeah, I fucking did that to him, bro. And then I got in trouble because he told the like the staff or the whatever they're called.
Yeah, understandable.
And then I remember I got detention for that one. And then so by that point, like they kind of this was on the same school year.
Mm.
So by this point, they kind of knew like, oh yeah, like he's like
This guy's a
this
troublemaker.
guy's a troublemaker. He's starting stuff probably.
He's a hooligan.
Mm-hmm. And he lies too, because I would be like, no, I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Like I don't know why I said that. Cause like, oh, he did this to me or something.
it could have been like a self-defense. He tried like he.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, no, I didn't do it. So they kind of knew me as like a troublemaker and the liar.
Damn.
So one time, bro, I don't know what the fuck I was like, why I was doing this, but I was just standing by myself, bro, and like
Yeah.
spinning around with my hands out like this,
Damn.
like the Jesus thing in
Yeah,
Brazil.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had my hands like that, but I was like spinning around,
Yeah, just vibing.
and some kid like runs by and he runs into my fist.
Imagine,
Actually,
imagine trying to explain that shit, bro.
he runs by, he runs into my fist, and like he falls, and
Oh
I fell
damn.
too because he was fucking running. He was like a
Yeah.
fat kid.
Oh damn.
And I was like a little skinny kid. I was always real short and skinny in school. He was fat. And I remember he told the teacher that I hit him, and I was like, well, yeah, but he ran into my fist. And that sounds stupid.
Yeah.
But the way I describe, like, that's what fucking happened. Like this
Yeah.
this was in like second grade or first grade. Like I don't have a reason to lie about this anymore. That's actually what happened. I remember I got in trouble. And then for some fucking reason, bro, some little girl said I hit her during lunch. And the whole time I was hanging out with my friend Jacob, and so they called me up to the counselors,
Yeah.
and I didn't know what the fuck was happening. They just called me up, and they're like, "Oh, like Rachel says you hit her. That's her name. Fuck you, Rachel, bitch." Rachel says you hit her, and I was like, "What? When did I do that?" Like, I was with Jacob. Like, you could
Yeah.
ask him. And I remember they called up Jacob, and he's like, "No, yeah, he was with me. Like, I forgot what we were playing. We were playing something.
Mm.
He was with me the whole time." Um, and somehow there were fucking witnesses that I hit her. Like there was like three kids sitting there, bro, that said they saw me hit her, and one of them was the fucking kid that ran into my fist, bro.
Bruh. They're plotting,
Yeah, they
bro.
were plotting against me, bro, since like fucking first or second grade. They were plotting against me,
Preying on your downfall for
and I swear I didn't do that shit. And I remember my friend, bro, my friend at the time, David, he was up in there, a different David, obviously. He was up in there, and I was like, bro, like fucking tell him like I didn't do it.
mm.
And he said I did do it. So I don't know what the fuck, like if she offered him like $1 or like a bag of chips or something to like testify against me or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I remember they ended up calling my dad, and my dad knew, like, so I don't remember this part of the story, but my dad said that he went and he was like he didn't fucking do it. And that he
Yeah.
was like arguing with like counselors and like the principals and shit, saying that I didn't fucking do it because he knew I didn't do it. And I think he
Mm.
probably talked to Jacob and they knew I didn't fucking do it. But yeah, I'll get in trouble all the fucking time for dumb shit.
Yeah. Like when you know you did something and people don't believe you, it's kind of whack.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember.
because especially like that, because I didn't fucking do it, but I
Yeah.
already had a little reputation.
Yeah.
So they're like, nah, he's fucking lying. Like he did it again. Like he's
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
back at it, you know.
You know? Yeah, it's like a marginalized um demographic in society, bro.
Mine
It's
is
like, nah, he fucking did it.
mine is a little bit less serious, but when we were eating lunch and I brought I would take tapatio to school, remember?
I remember. You always fucking had it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was a little phase. And I brought it and I put it on pizza and I was eating it and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get spiced out with that much pizza." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And I just kept eating it and I was like, "Damn, this is pretty good." I was not getting spiced out, but I was like, "I'm kind of thirsty though." And I drank some fruit punch and they're like, "Ah, you got spiced out, so you're drinking fruit punch." I was like, "No, I swear, I was just thirsty, I swear." And they didn't believe me. But that was pretty whack. Fuck, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. But yeah, that was pretty whack. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, during remember summer school
Yeah.
when we went to a laundry?
Yeah, yeah.
We had a Secret Santa thing. Did you guys do it too?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we did like a Secret Santa little
Why do
thing.
we do Secret Santa for summer school, bro?
I don't know why we did it. It was like some gift exchange, and we each had to like got a random person. And the girl that got
So
me,
mad, bro. Fuck.
you suck, bro.
Were we in the same class?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think we're in the same.
Who did you have in front of the laundry?
I don't know.
I had some Chinese lady.
I don't remember. It might have been. I just remember having a Secret Santa little thing, and some girl
No, I don't think you
got
were. I
that
had
got me.
Rigoberto in
Oh
my
yeah, no, I
class.
didn't have it, bro. But the girl that got me for the Secret Santa, she got me a bottle of tapatio and some chips.
Well, damn,
That's
that's a
pretty.
W.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
pretty
W.
good. That's a pretty cool gift.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like
you.
she knew you, bro.
Yeah, I don't, I don't even know who she was, bro. I'm sorry. She doesn't watch this, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah,
it was really good gift though.
it was. Yeah, it sounds like a good gift. Sounds like
Yeah,
something you would cherish,
yeah, yeah. I was like, damn.
especially at the time,
Yeah,
because that's around the time you were super into that.
yeah, yeah. I was like,
That was your
damn.
tapatio phase, bro.
I still like tapatio though.
Yeah, but that was when you were like carrying it with you to school for some
Yeah,
fucking reason.
and then James would put it on his fucking stuff, his food, his random ass food. He would put it like on his peanut butter jelly sandwich, and then he would put it like on his random shit
I
just
don't remember
cause.
that. What the fuck?
Yeah, he would put it like on everything.
Yeah,
It was
fucking
weird.
James, man.
Interesting
Shout out
character.
James.
I don't. I hope he's not dead. I hope he didn't get shot.
We started a fucking rumor that that he got shot. Yeah, the summer from seventh grade to eighth grade. because he was supposed to be in our math
Yeah,
class,
I don't know why people believed us.
and he wasn't there. Yeah, and someone was like, "Oh, like what happened to James?" And I think I was like, "Oh yeah, like you didn't hear? Like he got shot.
And we just kept it up.
He got." This was a product of the time, but I was like, he got shot by a cop. You won't fucking believe me? Like smart kids, bruh.
Yeah, actual fucking advanced
Like
mathematic
fucking like
kids.
valedictorian type of kids believed me
Yeah.
that he got shot by a fucking police officer. For some fucking reason. I don't know why you believe me.
Yeah, I don't know.
At that time.
Yeah,
No, I don't lie ever. Not even one time probably.
I've never lied.
You what about the girls on Tinder?
I don't have Tinder.
What he said about Jose.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
That might be the reason he's not here today.
yeah. I was talking to my girl. She's like, "That's probably why he isn't allowed to hang out with you guys."
Fuck. Just because I allegedly lied on his name.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. So I guess I was always a little liar, bro. Actually, now that I think about it, I always lying shit when I was like a little
No,
kid.
I would get in trouble, but just for like talking in class. Like
No,
I
yeah,
would
I
be
did
like
too.
super talking in class.
I did too.
I would go like like little back to school things or like little
Yeah,
events where your
yeah,
parents
yeah.
would go.
Like student teachers conferences and shit.
Yeah, everybody would be like, oh yeah, he's pretty good in class, but he just talks too much. And
Yeah,
it got to the point where it's like, bro, like shut the fuck up. My parents would tell me like, stop. Like, why you keep talking? That was a huge problem for me, like all of school.
yeah. That was for me too, bro. Cause I remember they'd give you like progress reports,
Mm.
and they would have like a little note, like oh, like that the teacher would like, oh, pleasure to having
Yeah,
class, or needs work, or tardy, or some shit like that.
yeah.
For me, it would always say like talks a lot
Yeah,
or
excessive
whatever. Yeah,
talking. So
excessive time. That's what it would say. Um, but yeah, look at me now,
Council of Geniuses.
Council of Geniuses.
Are you here,
All
Mr.
all I do is talk.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah, for free eventually. I'll get a sponsorship by Raid Shadow Legends or something.
Or by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I don't know why they would sponsor us.
Why not, bro?
What do we have to do
Just
with car parts? You don't even have a car.
I have a
What does that mean,
I don't know, bro. Just move on.
bro? Do you have anything else to say about this? Actually, talking about look at me now, bro. I had this teacher. You had her as well, Miss Williams, bro. Fuck you, Miss Williams, you fucking fat bitch.
She wasn't mean to me, so I will not say anything.
Fat bitch, fuck you.
I've heard that she was a wonderful teacher, actually.
No one's ever said that, bro. Shut up. Mm. And actually, bro, my sister had her when she went to Jackson too. And my sister was like not like me, bro. She was real quiet, kind of kept her head down, did her work,
Yeah.
and she didn't like her.
Oh, damn.
So fuck you, Miss Williams,
It is what it is.
because my sister's always been like an exemplary student, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I remember, bro. I had her in sixth grade for math and science. We had her. We were in the same class. Um, and then summer bridge from eighth grade to freshman year. I had her for the summer bridge thing.
Mm.
And by that point, she had married poor guy or woman. She had married and changed her last name to Hudson. And I remember seeing like Miss Hudson. I was like, who the fuck is Miss Hudson? And then I walk in, I'm like, damn, it's this bitch, my fucking arch nemesis, bro. And she remembers me as well. And she was like, it's him. I don't like him. I don't know why. I don't know why she never liked me, bro. Cause actually, bro, she never fucking liked me. I remember the first day of school, she was like, you. Like, she was like calling roll. And she calls my name. She's like, oh, I heard about you. You like to like what she used some weird phrase, bro. Like you like to like disrupt classrooms or some weird shit like that. And in elementary school, I was nothing like that, bro. Like all I did was like talk to my neighbor, bro, my
Mm.
desk partner, bro. At that point, I was like, huh? I just kind of looked at her like, fuck said that?
Yeah.
And I would still like to know who the fuck said that.
Leave it in the comments.
Cause you knew me, bro. At that time, that's when we started like fucking hanging out.
We started what?
Shut up, bro. That's how we started hanging out. So you knew me like I wasn't like that. We were in the
Yeah.
class together.
We're all pretty like not super quiet either, but we weren't troublemakers.
No, I wasn't a troublemaker,
Yeah.
bro. And I remember what else happened, bro. Oh, one time, like I think the bell rang for second period. So after second period was break, and I was like packing my stuff in my backpack, and she said I was taking too long, and she grabbed my bag and she just threw it outside.
That's pretty mean.
That's pretty fucked up, bro. Like I don't know what's up with that.
That's
Like how long did it take me to put my books and shit in my backpack? Not that
yeah.
long. Um, and then I remember she had like this like challenge and stuff between like all her math classes. Like I think the class that got like the highest average on like a test,
Hmm.
she would give them like donuts or some shit. I don't know if you remember that.
I think so. I think it sounds familiar.
And I remember, oh Andrew C,
Oh yeah.
not the cry one, the other one,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
big one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember he had I think fourth period, and his class won, and they got donuts. And I'm like, I remember I was super close with him at the time. So I went with him when he got the donut, and he like ripped it in half and gave me his half
Damn.
without me even asking. He's like, "Oh, here, like, you can have half."
Yeah.
And then the next day, she got mad that I fucking took his donut or some shit.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, now like when the class gets donuts, like you don't get any or some shit."
That's
And I was
weird.
like, "What the fuck?" Like he gave it to me, bro. Like he offered it to me. I ain't
Yeah,
fucking.
I would say the argument for that is she wouldn't know that, but that makes it more even more sense as to why she shouldn't fucking care because she doesn't know.
Yeah, it's like not their fucking business, bro.
Yeah,
It's a fucking donut. Yeah, I didn't even take the whole fucking donut. It was a half donut that he
I'm leaning
gave me.
towards saying the F word to Miss Williams.
So I remember there was that, and oh yeah, my sister, bro. My sister hated her because fucking she made my sister cry one time. She
And,
said that she was, I think she asked someone for a pencil,
yeah,
and like she just like overreacted and like fucking like yelled at my sister or some shit, made her cry.
but she just
Some dumb shit over a fucking pencil. Like she was
that's
asking someone
crazy.
for a pencil. Um, I can't really think of nothing else from sixth grade, but the point has been made that she didn't like me from fucking day one. Because some mystery person told her that I like to disrupt classrooms and I do whatever I fucking want. I make shit chaos. I think chaos was a fucking word she used.
Fuck you.
That I cause chaos, bro. I don't even know what the fuck chaos meant in sixth grade, bro.
Yeah,
I barely know what it means now.
yeah.
But point being, she was my teacher for like the summer thing, and I remember towards the end, I got sick.
Mm,
I got sick towards the end, and like I think like the last week I probably missed like 2 days. And then the day I came back, she wasn't there. And I think it was like one of the last couple days. And someone told me
yeah.
that the day before, she was like, "Oh, like, oh, he's always been a quitter or some shit." Because I stopped going because I got fucking sick. Like she was talking shit. She like, yeah, this girl, shout out Clarissa, because she told me this.
Yeah. Shout out.
Um, yeah, she was like, "Oh, dude, like, fucking Miss Hudson was talking shit yesterday," and I was like, "What do you mean? Like about who or what?" And she's like, "About you," and I was like, "What?" I wasn't even fucking here. I've
Yeah.
been sick. Like, what the fuck did you say? And she's like, yeah. She's like, oh, like she called you like a quitter. That like it was too much for you, and like you've always been a fucking quitter or some dumb shit like that. And I was like, what the hell? And then she never went for like the last couple of days.
Fucking quitter.
Yeah, she fucking quitted, bro. And then I got kicked out of summer bridge
Bruh.
because my grade was bad.
Oh.
So maybe I should have quitted,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I'm not a fucking quitter.
And then at that point, it's
I'm
like,
not a
bro,
quitter.
like, she assumes way too much. It's like she has a overinflated ego.
Yeah, she was pretty overinflated herself.
No, you
uh,
get me? Like,
yeah,
she assumes whatever she thinks is right in her head.
yeah,
She's like,
and
oh, this must be it.
there was no like real need for that. Like, what the fuck was the point of telling
He's
the
a
class
student,
that I'm
bro.
a fucking quitter, bro?
He's not your fucking op. He's not your enemy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck the point of that was.
You're just one of his teachers, bro. Relax.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, she never fucking liked me, and I feel like it's this thing, bro. And I don't know how else to describe it, but I've only had two African American teachers, bro, and both of them didn't like me.
Damn.
So I don't know. There's
What
like
was the other one?
in freshman year, I had a English teacher,
Hmm.
Miss Hashitsumi.
Oh,
She was married like a Chinese guy or something, probably. She didn't like me either. Um, so yeah, I don't know if it's like a coincidence.
perhaps.
Maybe it's not a big sample size. Two teachers that didn't like me. Um, But yeah, she didn't like me either. I remember we were taking a test, bro. We were taking a test, and I sat. So like the way the class was set up, there was like three like whiteboards in front. The one on the left was the only one that had the date, and I sat all the way on the opposite side of the class, and in front, so I couldn't see it because like the angle and like the glare and shit. I couldn't see it. So she's like passing out the test. Um, and obviously like you remember like, oh, if you don't put like your full heading, you miss points, you
Mm.
know? So I'm like, all right, what the fuck's today's date? I can't pull out my phone and check because I'm gonna be accused of cheating, right? So I remember I stood up and I was like, Miss, what's today's date? And she's like, okay, you're talking during the test. I'm calling your dad. And she made me stay after class and she called my dad. No, she didn't even tell me, bruh. No, she told me she was gonna. I don't know what the fuck she did, bro. Cause I remember walking to get picked up, and my dad called me. He's like, "Hey, like, where are you at?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, I'm going to get picked up?" He's like, "I'm here talking to your teacher." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, like, you have to go talk to your teacher." She like called me, and I had to go from like outside of campus back inside to go to the room for some reason. I don't know why the fuck she called my dad. I don't know what the fuck my dad went. It's so fucking silly, bro. And then this is more lighthearted in nature, and I kind of understand some of it. So she was African American in nature, right? She didn't speak Spanish, and in the class, like most of us spoke Spanish. So in the class, we would just speak Spanish like for fun. And she had a rule saying that we weren't allowed to speak Spanish, which sounds kind of weird. Like that's got to be like illegal or something, right?
Yeah,
Like, I
he
don't think
did.
you could forbid people from speaking a certain language. But I remember like she would get mad at us for speaking Spanish, but it's probably because we did dumb shit.
Mm.
Like I remember we'd be sitting there and we'd be like, "Mota," which means fucking it means weed. We would just be in class, and be like weed, but in Spanish, so it's funnier. Um, and then there was this girl, bro. I don't know if you remember her. Her name was her government name. It's relevant. I have to say it. Her name was Milka. Like that was her government name, and we would call her Leche, because that's milk in Spanish. And every time she walked in the class, because she would always come in late for some reason, and she'd walk in and we'd be like Leche, ya llegó Leche, Leche, shit like that. And then so I guess like eventually the teacher like pieces together that that's what we would say like when she walks in.
Yeah.
And she asked her, bro, she's like, oh, like why do all the boys say like leche when you walk in? Like, what is that? And she had to explain to her that like we were calling her fucking milk because of her name. Um, and yeah, so I guess we were like disrupting class, but I feel like the Spanish thing is like the weird part. She wouldn't get mad at us for disrupting. She'd be like, guys, no Spanish. She wouldn't be like, guys, stop talking. She'd be like,
Yeah.
guys, no Spanish. And yeah, and then we would find like different ways to like just mess around. Like I remember we'd be up in class and it was probably like three or four of us and we were like spread out. So like I don't know where you'd just hear like quack, and then from like the opposite side of the class you'd hear quack. So we would like fucking quack to each other and we would like moo to each other. There was this guy named Noe, bro, and he would moan his own name. He'd moan his own name and then he'd be like, "Damn, Milko, stop." He would always blame it on some girl, be like, "Damn, stop!" And he would moan and like in a girl voice, obviously.
That's a pretty good prank.
Yeah, that was a fucking good one, bro. I just remember that one. He'd fucking moan his own name, blame it on a girl, and ask her to stop. Um, yeah, so we did that. So maybe she was right in not liking me. No, that was after though.
Oh,
That was after. She didn't like me, and then I started doing shit. Right? It's like, all right, she doesn't like me either way.
yeah.
Um, yeah, and then I remember actually in that class, some a classmate, bro, he got sent to the counselors because he made an anti-Semitic joke.
What do you say?
Am I allowed to say it?
I mean, you're just quoting him.
Yeah, I am quoting him. So I'm quoting. I think his name was Isaac.
Yeah.
Andy. His name was Andy.
And he said,
I'm quoting Andy,
yeah.
and he said he told. I think he told me, and then he told someone across the class, and this is when he got caught because he fucking screamed across the class. He's like, "Hey, like for example, he's like, hey, Jonathan, what's the difference between uh a Jew and a bullet?" So you play Jonathan.
What's the difference, Andy?
The bullet makes it out the chamber.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
that's an interesting joke.
the teacher heard him and she sent him to the annex to the that's what they called it where the counselors words.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
nice.
ironic. That's what they fucking called it. Yeah, so they sent him to the counselors and I remember he cried. And then I told him the next day I was like, "Hey bro, like why'd you cry?" And he's like, "I wasn't crying." But we
Oh,
all fucking saw him cry. Um Not super relevant. It just happened in the same class. So I brought it up. I don't know how like well informed you are on like UFC news and stuff like that. It's not related
not
to like
very.
this isn't related to fighting.
Okay.
It's like drama that like escalated super high, bro. So I don't know how if you've been up to date or nothing.
No.
So there's this fighter, bro. He's from Ireland, and his name is Ian Machado Garry. Ian Machado Garry. He's 26, I think. He's 26, bro.
Pretty young lad.
And yeah, he's a young fella. And now, bro, like everyone's fucking clowning on him, bro.
What do you do?
Like a ton of different fighters are clowning on him, because of his wife. So I'm just gonna explain it, right? So Ian Machado Garry, that's his
Yeah.
last name is Machado Dash Garry. So he gets married, right? He has a wife, and she's 40. He's 26, she's 40.
To each
They,
their own.
yeah, to each their own. She they've been I think together since 2020. And they met because when he was fighting for like a different promotion
Yeah.
in the UK, she worked for that promotion. She did like a promotion or like promoter or presenter or some job like that. I don't know what she did specifically, but she did that. And they started dating and now they're married. In 2012, bruh, she wrote a book. She's a published author, which it's pretty cool
Pretty
achievement.
impressive. Yeah.
I've not done that yet.
Not yet.
Um, but she's a published author and her book is called How to Be a Wag.
What the
You
fuck
know
is
what
a
a
wag?
WAG is? So a WAG, bruh, it's an acronym. So WAG, it's wives and girlfriends. So it's basically like the partner of like a athlete or like a famous person. That in like I guess in the UK they just call them WAGs for some reason.
Mm,
And she wrote a book in 2012 on how to be a WAG, like advising women on how to find like a successful man and how to be with them and some shit.
that's pretty interesting.
It's pretty interesting. So I guess it worked for her because
Mm,
she found her UFC fighter. Um, So they're talking shit. So there's this other fighter, bro. He posted like a video, um, kind of making fun of, but also kind of warning him. He's like, "Hey man, like this isn't good." Like he said that like when he saw his wife, so Ian Gary's wife,
mm,
the guy who posted the video talking about it is Sean Strickland. That's just
mm.
his name. He's like, "Hey, like I saw her like at some event, like something didn't look right about her, bro. Like, you probably got to get out of there." And also kind of making fun of him. So they're talking shit because when they got married, he took her last name and combined it with his. So it's Machado Dash Garry because his last name is
Mm,
Garry
mm.
and her last name is Machado. So everyone's like talking shit like, why the fuck you take her last name, bro? That's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
Another thing, bro, is that since now she works as his manager, right? So she runs like business stuff for him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's knowledgeable on that as well. Um, So as his manager, she hired a nutritionist, a nutritionist for him. This nutritionist is her ex-husband. She's been married before and now she's remarried,
Yeah.
but her ex-husband is now her current husband's nutritionist. And the
Yeah.
nutritionist moved in with them to better help his diet, I guess, right? To better help. Um and he made him a vegan, bro. Like that's what I've been seeing. I've been seeing that he's a vegan now,
Bro,
and everyone's just talking shit. Everyone's calling him a cuck. Everyone's just fucking making fun of him because he took the last name because his wife's ex-husband lives with them in the house.
yeah, that's pretty crazy actually.
And it's just really silly, bro. And and so when Sean Strickland posts the video, so it kind of rose like to more eyes, right? Because now
Yeah.
people who aren't super aware of like UFC and stuff like that, they kind of know what's going on now because it's been spreading on like Twitter and stuff like that. So Ian Garry, in response, threatened to sue Sean Strickland.
Oh my, that's the worst thing,
I
bro.
don't know what it'd be for. Maybe like
Defamation.
slander or defamation of character or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know how. Well, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't think it's gonna be a successful lawsuit. I'm not a lawyer.
Doesn't look like it.
I'm not a lawyer. My grandma actually used to tell me that I should be a lawyer just because I like arguing
Mm,
and I don't shut up. Like I'll be arguing and like I won't shut up. Like I won't accept that I'm fucking wrong even if I'm wrong,
yeah,
which I'm not wrong. I'm never fucking wrong. But two other people, right? She'd be like, "Oh, like you should be a fucking lawyer or something." Like, yeah, maybe,
perhaps.
perhaps, perchance. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a successful lawsuit, bro. And he has a fight coming up. I think in like next week. So they're gonna be doing like press conferences, and I just imagine people are gonna fucking clown on him more
Yeah,
now that because he has to be there for the press
yeah.
conference. So now like more
Wasn't gonna get
fighters and more
tricked.
people are gonna ask him questions about it, and other fighters are gonna talk shit, and
Yeah,
it's gonna be funny, bro. And it's a developing thing. Like I wonder what's gonna happen next. I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
should be pretty entertaining actually. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what's up with guys being like weird like that though. Like fucking Adam 22.
yeah. Let his wife get deed down by a porn star.
Yeah, on their OnlyFans, bro. I guess he has an OnlyFans with her.
Yeah.
And I think now he has a like a reality show, and it's like guys. I think the winner like gets to D down his wife or something. I think it's really silly, bro. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that becoming like a trend. I guess a trend or just more like,
Did you see the?
widespread,
Uh,
not accepted.
yeah,
Because people have always been
people
clowning on him
clown him
still.
bad. But this, you see the Sneeko thing? What he did?
The Sneeko thing. I've heard of it, but I don't know like specific. I just heard
Uh,
people call him a cook.
so he went to a party one time with his
Hmm.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and I guess they were trying to try it. They were gonna try like swinging. So like he was gonna fuck the other couple's girl.
All like couple swapping.
Yeah, couple swapping. He was gonna
Okay.
do that.
Oh, remember that show Wife Swap? Did you ever watch that?
No, I don't watch that.
It was just it wasn't like this, but it
Mm,
was just a show where they would get like two like different families, and they would swap the place of the wives.
oh, only the wives.
Hmm. And then they would have to like I think the first week she had to like abide by like whatever rules they had, and then the
Yeah.
next week like they would swap and like to her rules,
Oh
and then
damn.
the other family like would have to like switch up how they live to kind of fit her lifestyle, and then they would switch back and stuff.
Damn, it's
It was
pretty.
I don't know why I just really liked watching when I was a little
Yeah,
kid.
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Okay, back to the Sneeko thing.
Oh yeah, back to Sneeko.
They
Sorry.
were in the same room, I think on the same bed,
Uh
and he
huh.
said that he saw her like once it went in, he saw her like the face she made, like she was like really liking it, and he said it made him mad. And then the whole big thing was like he was in the middle of the podcast, and he's like, but I feel like that everybody needs to go through that to make sure like your wife really loves you. And the people in the podcast were what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Oh man.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying though. Like I feel like it's more like widespread now.
Yeah, I feel like if you like some like bro, why do you want to see your girl go through that? It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
that's really weird, bro. I guess it's just coping, bro,
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, I feel
Uh,
like she wanted to do that, and he was like,
yeah, I
okay.
guess so.
Uh, if you
Yeah,
wanted to, sweetie.
yeah. I don't know what's up with that, bro. It's really it's sad.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like that's just more now because there's the thing that the people are saying right now is before all the men had the power,
mhm,
and now it's like leaning more so like women are being idolized by everybody, you know?
okay. Yeah,
Like they have more power. Not I want to say power because I don't know. I don't fucking keep up with fucking politics and shit like that.
yeah. You don't. Yeah.
I don't fucking care. I'm not smart enough.
I don't
But
think this has to do with politics, bro.
it was just like in general, like with men controlling society, now it's like more leaning towards women and men chasing them.
Okay.
Before it was like, oh, women wanted to get married,
Mhm.
have kids, you know, be the wife of the family.
Yeah.
And I guess now it's like, oh, like I want a rich dude.
City girls.
Yeah, I want a rich dude.
Nah, but I don't think that's like the majority, bro. I don't think so.
Well, I wouldn't say majority,
It's
but I
just
say
a
it's a
vocal. It's a
vocal
vocal
minority.
minority.
Yeah,
That's the term.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say good luck finding a wife
Yeah.
to everybody out there.
Good luck.
And for the ladies, good
And good
luck
luck
finding a
finding a
husband
husband. Yeah.
because those are pretty tough too. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
bad guys out there.
Yeah.
It's just getting interesting on both sides.
Yeah. Note to a future woman that starts dating Abel, leave, run,
Run.
uh, run away yesterday.
Don't do that.
That's all I have to say
Don't do that.
for your own good.
Bro, what am I gonna do to them, bro?
You don't want to know.
Bro.
Oh man. Oh shit. Move the light with my foot. But yeah, bro. And then another thing, kind of on topic with like I guess men and like idolizing women, bro. I don't know if you saw the Ruby Rose thing.
I saw a thumbnail, but I didn't see the video.
Yeah, so Ruby Rose, if y'all don't know, I didn't know previously until I did research on the topic. She's like a OnlyFans model or something.
Mm.
I didn't know that previously. I didn't even know who she was.
Wait, weren't we just talking about her, bro?
When?
Like we were in the living room and you were like, "Oh,
Yeah,
bro."
but that was today. I
Oh
did
yeah,
research yesterday.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, silly guy. Fuck you, man. So yeah, she's an OnlyFans model, and so she met up with like I think her number one, like I don't know what they call them, but like fan,
Oh, OnlyFans one
subscriber.
number one person.
Yeah, like the number
Number
one
one
like
donated.
donator. Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He donated in the last month or something, or in 1 month. I don't know
Yeah,
specifically, it was last month. $60,000, and they met up, and he looks like a goober, bro. Like
that's
he looks like
crazy.
so like weird and gross. I'll show you on the phone.
That's crazy, bro.
Mm.
60 grand in a month, bro. Even 60 grand a year is insane.
Yeah. Rose links with their number one OnlyFans spender who dropped over 62K in a month. What's this fucking Google right here?
Oh my.
It's not a full body thing because his fit is terrible.
Oh my.
His fit is so horrendous.
That is very interesting. If you were
Oh
planning
yeah,
to spend that much money on a OnlyFans model, uh,
you should
don't,
donate to us.
we'll give you better content.
No, we're not.
I mean, it depends how much money it is.
No, it doesn't.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not doing no weird shit, bro.
No,
Why are you
no.
looking at me like that,
What are you
bro?
talking about? No, this is like content, like just content, like the content we do. Like our content is better than OnlyFans and Porn
Well,
Addicted.
if they're looking for OnlyFans content, it's not better for them.
I mean, it's better for you, like health wise.
Look at his horrendous fit. Look at his pants.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's not good.
This
That
guy's, I think he's like 40 or something.
bro's wasting his fucking.
And I think they're saying he made money through like crypto,
Mm,
and he's just donating 60K a month to her. How much is he fucking donating in total, bro? I don't know.
other stars as well.
Yeah, or maybe he's loyal to Ruby Rose.
Shit,
Yeah, maybe she found a loyal guy.
that's pretty crazy.
Loyal guys are pretty rare to come by.
Yeah,
Yeah. One of them is in this room, and it's not him.
bro. How am I not loyal, bro? When have I cheated, bro? When have I cheated, bro? I've never
You haven't
cheated.
been in the position to cheat, bro.
Bro, the only time I've cheated is on a test, okay? And I still failed. So
Bro,
I
that,
wouldn't be good at
that
it.
actually happened to me, bro. I cheated on my trig final, bro, because it was on computers,
Mm.
and I had access to the whole fucking internet, bro, and I fucking failed. I remember taking it, and I was taking it, I was like, damn, like I'm such a fucking genius, and I was like being so careful because the teacher would, like walk around like do
Mhm.
laps, and I was like, all right, like, oh, fuck, he's coming back, let me alt tab back to the test, and I'd be like, hmm,
Pondering.
knowing damn well I didn't fucking understand the question, and I'd be like, okay, and then he walked by, and I would like alt tab, and I like pretend to write something on a paper, like I would scribble or like write numbers just so it looked like I was doing work, and then I don't know, I guess look up the question, but somehow I fucking did it wrong and I failed the test. I got like a D on it or something, or like an F. Like no, I think I got like 40%, bro, on a test that I had the fucking internet, the whole wide fucking internet, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was. Probably like that was probably the lowest point in my academic career, failing when I had the fucking internet at my disposal.
Math's pretty tough to search up though, like with
Yeah,
complicated
especially
stuff.
when it's like word problems, cause or like graphs, dude. I fucking hate graphs, bro. I don't understand how to do them. Like I know up to like algebra, bro. I can do it. Maybe some geometry when it's like triangles.
Hmm.
But I don't know how to understand circles. I think I missed the day we did circles. I just never knew how to do them.
And then there's pi and like radius and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know how to find I know how to find I think radius, and diameter, bro. I don't know how to do circumference. And there was this shit called fucking arc length,
I don't even know what that
and
is,
I don't know
bro.
the fuck how to do that shit. I don't know fucking parabolas, bro. I don't know how to do that. There's a lot of shit I don't know how to
Yeah,
do,
like why don't we even know how to do parabolas, bro?
bro. When you fucking gonna see a parabola in real life, bro?
Maybe just for like charts and like math and shit, like
Yeah,
careers, but that's basically it, bro.
yeah, bro. And I'm never gonna do that shit. Yeah, I'm just adding up all my money, bro. That's all I'm doing with
I
that.
feel like even with banking, you might have to learn to do it. To look at
Banking?
trends, banking.
Yeah, but banking, but parabolas are exponential, bro. It's not gonna fucking go like this,
Well, yeah, sometimes.
like under the graph, bro. No, because parabolas
Fuck.
fucking go like this. No, parabolas have a pattern though.
Hmm.
Stocks don't. Stocks to go like this, or
No.
they go down, like they took a steep down, or like a little rise and like a plateau. Parabola is like it goes like this, and a pattern is always like the
Mm.
same number of like times it goes. I think valleys and peaks. I think yeah, peak is when it's all the way at the top, and
Mm.
valleys when it's at the bottom, and it's like the same like spaces between. It's not
Mm.
stocks. I don't know the fuck. If you're like a math genius or something, and you know how parabolas apply to real life, let us know
In
in
the
the
comments,
comments. Yeah,
I'll actually read that. Unless it's
yeah.
like super long.
If it's super long, I'll still read it. I actually want to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. OnlyFans guy,
Mm.
OnlyFans guy. They're saying he made money in crypto and he's given like 62,000. So maybe he doesn't care about it because it's fucking crypto money and he
Yeah.
has a fuck ton or something. But I don't know how that works. That's just what I heard. I haven't found that to be backed up by facts or anything. I haven't done my research on that specifically. Just what I heard. It's just really sad though. There's a lot of guys doing shit like that, and guys who don't have a fuck ton of money from crypto, like
Mm.
regular guys who are like donating money to fucking DM girls, you know, or guys who give money to have girls like spit in their mouth.
Yeah, at that point, it's kind of like step back and look at the bigger picture, bro.
Yeah, or those guys who like pay money to like lick a girl's foot or some weird shit, bro. Like that's disgusting, bro. That's terrible, bro. I don't know what's up with that. It's really sad, man.
Don't do that, guys. Come on.
Don't do that, guys. Come on. That's all I really had to say about this.
Well, okay. I just had a quick story I wanted to share. So this is this guy, right? I forgot his name.
Wake up.
There's this military guy. I forgot his name, but he like from a young age, probably like 11 or 14. He's like, I want to be in the special forces. What the fuck are you doing, man? Are you in the special forces, bro?
Yeah.
That's what
Nah, cause I'm not in it because I can't swim.
Yeah, true.
I'm not allowed to be in it.
Yeah. But there's a like you said,
Maybe in like a
there's
landlocked
requirements.
country.
Yeah, there's a lot of requirements for it, right?
Yeah.
A certain, I think a certain high weight.
How much is the weight?
I think you can't pass like over 250. I think
Oh, I
or
don't
250 or
go
like
past that.
it have to be like a certain under requirement too.
Oh, what if they're like 7 foot though? Oh no, it'd probably be a hindrance to be that
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
actually. No, yeah, it wouldn't make sense. I know it's a little side topic, but I know there's like silly requirements to be a sperm donor.
Oh, you have to be like certain height.
Cause I remember Caesar
Yeah,
Caesar told me for some reason um about like becoming a fucking sperm donor because I think some places like pay you.
yeah. And for
Some
plasma
places
too.
yeah for plasma too. And I remember like I looked up the requirements and you have to be I think like 5'7" and
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5'6".
My
And
goodness.
you have to be well, obviously like healthy. You can't have like a
Like a disease.
condition or anything like that, which I don't. I have asthma, but that's not a genetic thing, I think. I don't know how that works actually.
I don't know either.
And you have to I think you have to have a degree or be pursuing a degree,
Hmm.
which I am now, so that'd be fine. And I think you have to be like between like a certain weight range.
Range, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember Caesar's shorter than me. I think he's like 5'5" or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, like we don't make the cut, bro. And he's like, damn. Which is really
Unfortunate.
silly, bro. Like if a woman um is stooping stooping sounds kind of fucked up. What? No, no, yeah. If she's stooping to the um low of getting sperm from a fucking donor, is she really in a position to be like picky about it?
I don't know, bro.
Like how hard is it to find a guy to get her pregnant? Really?
I think it's probably because a guy can't get her pregnant.
No, yeah, but You know, if she
Yeah.
can't, like, why is she being fucking like beggars can't be choosers, bro?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like, oh, my like fucking your husband can't even do it for you, bro. So here's a guy that can, but nah, he's 5'6". I want him to be 5'7". Like that's silly, bro.
Yeah.
Like maybe the school thing, because you don't want like a loser.
Yeah, that's true.
Like obviously the health thing makes sense. Like you don't want a guy who has like genetic predisposition to certain things like mental illnesses and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a
Like that
good
makes sense. 'Cause it's like a health thing, but like fucking being 5'6" isn't a health thing. You know? He's just 5'5". He's a healthy guy. He's a
Yeah.
smart guy. He's just 5'5". You know, so there's nothing really wrong with it. Um, that's all I had to say.
Oh yeah. For the special ops thing, there's a lot of requirements, and this guy was like doing everything. There's like a really hard test. If you once you're going through it, it's like
Like
super
a,
small
a
selection.
test, like a physical test, or like a
Both,
math test,
both. Us math and not math. Well, I think
like
I assume
academic
some
test.
parts. Yeah, academic test and a physical test.
Yeah.
The physical test is super rigorous and very hard, and he
Okay.
passed both of them.
Okay.
They went into his office to the lady's office that was like telling him, "Oh, well, you were first place in all the exams and
Okay.
everything
Oh, pretty
for
cool.
for the mental and for the physical, but you're not allowed to be in a special forces guy."
Mm.
He's like, "What the heck? That's my whole goal. Why can't I do it?" I was
Yeah.
like, "It's my whole life goal and my whole purpose." And she's like, "You're colorblind, so you
How did they
can't."
find out he was colorblind?
I think that's part of the test. They give you like certain like, I
Oh,
think
they
the
probably did like a
blotches.
physical.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they found he was colorblind, so he couldn't join the special forces. I think he ended up being a corpsman. I think that's what it's called.
What is that?
Basically when you go through and the battle's like finisher or near finishing,
Uh-huh.
you go through and rescue some of the bodies.
Okay, that's kind
And
of gross. Kind of yucky.
yeah, it's kind of, I mean, yeah, it's pretty gross, but also it's like really high combat because you're going into like a place where your fucking teammates died.
Yeah,
They just died, and you have to fight off the enemies while you're retrieving their bodies.
yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll do that,"
Hmm.
and that was pretty interesting to me. And I learned more about the war in
Oh,
general.
especially yeah, because you're colorblind.
Yeah, I'm colorblind, so
Abel's actually
I
colorblind.
at first I thought I was like, "Oh, I can't be a pharmaceutical technician because looking in the Air Force with that. That's what
Yeah,
things that they provide." I was
yeah,
like, I could do that, but then I researched more to it, and I can't do that. And then special forces, I wasn't gonna do that anyway, cause look at me, bro. But
yeah,
yeah, I just realized I can't do that either, so that's kind of whack. Like, damn, bro, like my eyesight's really like bit more bigger of a deal than I thought.
yeah. Like I have bad eyesight. Like I need glasses
Mm,
to see. Like from far. Like I can't read
yeah.
stuff from far. It looks blurry. Even to drive, bro. Like I can't see like street signs, so I kind of go like, huh?
Mm. Is that
Not
true?
all the time.
Yeah,
Like
just sometimes.
if I'm at the light, I know what fucking street it
Yeah.
is. But if it's like coming up like over there, like I don't know what that is. So yeah, I kind of need them to see. I don't drive with them just because I feel like I look kind of stupid with them. I don't like the way I look, so I'm like, I'd rather just fucking be blind.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you'll never catch me with glasses on. Maybe next episode, if we get 5 likes,
We have five
if we
likes.
get 5 likes in a week, I'll bring my glasses next time and
Damn.
I'll wear them for an undisclosed amount of time
Damn.
on
Good.
camera.
Damn. It's pretty big, guys.
Yeah,
Come on.
pretty big, pretty big. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, I have bad eyesight, but I don't think that would probably would impede me from being special
Yeah.
services actually,
Yeah.
special forces.
Yeah. Because they're like peak.
Or I'd have to wear like contacts or something.
Yeah, they're like super high fucking everything, bro. They're like the
Yeah,
perfect specimens, bro.
yeah.
It's crazy. It's like super strict and rigorous to just get in.
I think I'm a pretty good specimen.
Yeah, just not perfect for special forces, bro.
Yeah, perfect for other stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And back to the a lot of these stories were from the war in Afghanistan,
Hmm.
and there were a lot of like fucking like crazy stories of. Well, I got this book, and there's like a bunch of war stories in it,
Mm.
and I was reading it, and
What's
it's
it called?
Walk in My Boots, I think,
Okay.
and it's about like you just go through different perspectives of people in war,
Uh-huh.
and it's kind of funny and interesting because some of them be like, oh, girl power, those kind of stories where it's like, oh, everybody said I couldn't do it because I'm a female, but I
Oh,
did it,
yeah, yeah.
and other side are like,
I don't know why that's funny.
no, that's not
Are you
part,
making fun of girls,
bro.
bro?
I'm saying
Like,
like the
do you think
range.
women can't do stuff
I'm
that men
saying
can, bro?
that's not the funny part, bro. The funny part is the range that the next type of stories are like full on like men that call themselves alphas,
Oh, okay.
and it's like both of them in the same story in the book. So I thought that's kind of like an ironic disposition. I don't know what
It
that
wasn't that
means.
funny, but Ironic disposition,
I
bro.
don't know what that means, but it sounds like it fits, you know?
I don't think it fits, bro.
Yeah. But you get what I mean, bro. It's like just it's kind of ironic how both of them are in the same book.
Yeah, yeah. You could have just said
Yeah.
ironic, bro, and it would have fit.
Yeah. But the girl one was kind of interesting because everybody's saying, "Oh, you can't be this." I think she wanted to be like the most combat she could get into,
Okay.
like as deep as she could get into combat. And I think at that point there wasn't a bill where girls cannot be infantrymen. They just couldn't be in the infantry, so they couldn't like go
Okay.
on the ground with guns and shit.
Okay.
So I had to do like specialized
Oh yeah, it's
positioning.
infantrymen. I don't know how
Yeah,
women could be an infantryman.
whatever, man.
They
And
didn't have infantry women.
I guess so. But that bill is passed now. Like they could do that now.
They can.
Yeah, but before they couldn't. And when she was doing it, so they're like, "Oh, what?" She was asking, "What was the most combat position I could do?" And they made her be like a door gunner.
Mm.
And even
What is
then,
that? Like on planes and
yeah,
shit?
like on helicopters.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she like
I remember that one mission in Call of Duty.
yeah. I play that one too, especially. That's pretty cool. I don't like killing people. Moving on.
I've never killed someone.
We need this. Okay, so basically, even then, it was really hard for her to get in the position, even though she legally could. It was super hard.
Yeah.
Every time she went to like a new school, because like it's a bunch of steps to get into your career that you want.
Okay. Oh yeah, like training
Yeah, it was
stuff.
like basic training, then it's like oh training to like understand the workings of a helicopter just in case it goes down, so you can help
Yeah.
fix it. Understanding the training of medical, so you can like help your partners and shit. A bunch of stuff, and then you finally get to the school. The whole way, people are doubting you, and they're like, "Oh, nah, we don't want you, bro." Like stuff like that, and then you have to like earn your place even in there. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And she did it, so good job at her. And there was a guy.
Yeah. Spider there, bro.
Oh damn, that's a pretty big spider. There was a guy. Well, a
Shout
big
out guy.
yeah. A common theme along the military is obviously we don't really want to go to war. A lot of people don't want to go to war.
I do.
I mean, maybe you do, but a lot of people don't want to go.
For investment opportunities.
Oh, I guess yeah. But a lot of people don't want to go to war,
I do.
and
I think I have to say that I don't want that.
they go, and you kind of expect them once they're done, right? A lot of people are like, no, like put me back, like
Oh,
take me
like they're
back.
just doing their term.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people just do their term, but
They're
there's
for
also a
years.
large amount of people that they get in,
Large people.
a large amount of people that get injured during war,
Uh,
and as they're being like flown away to the hospital, they're like, oh no, take me back, put me back down with my team, like with my team. I want to keep fighting, and this just shows like the passion they kind of have for it.
mhm.
And so that reminds you of this guy in that same book that went to war for like a good amount of years. He like made it pretty high. I think he made like sergeant,
Sergeant Major.
some
Sergeant Major was the. I don't know if you guys had this at your schools.
Gerald
What schools you guys went to? But yeah, the ROTC at the JROTC at the school was like the army kids, bro.
Yeah,
And it was really funny. It was really silly, bro, because there was always like weird characters. Like there was regular people up in there,
yeah,
but also like the weirdest characters, bro.
yeah. It was like a weird mix.
I remember there was this kid named Nathan, bro. This kid named Nathan. That's his government name, also. So this kid named Nathan, and he was up in there, bro, and he was just weird. I
Yeah,
remember I had him for like a for summer bridge, bro. I remember I had him for summer bridge, and he was in class, and I think he had like trash that he wanted to throw away, and he raised up his hand, and he's like, recycling bin, and the teacher's like, what, Nathan? And he's like, recycling bin, and she's like, oh, like where is it? It's right here. And he got up and like marched over and like threw away his little crumpled up paper and he went back to his chair. And I remember he was one of those kids that had like a rolly wheel backpack.
oh
Like
yeah. I used to have one of those
people
in
made
middle
fun of
school.
him.
Yeah, I used to
In
have
high
one.
school, especially in high school.
Oh,
In
yeah,
middle school, a lot of people had him.
yeah.
But he had it in high school. He was like a senior with one, bro. And he would wear one of those like Russian winter hats
Oh
in
yeah,
the fucking summer. He'd be wearing like shirts and a short and shorts with a fucking Russian winter hat for some fucking reason. Um, and I remember we had like an activity for summer bridge, bro. We
mm.
had an activity where it was like questions about you, like icebreaker type shit.
Yeah,
And one of them was like, "Oh, like what do you want to do like as a career?" And he's like, "This is how he talked, bro. He's like, I want to be a quantum physicist." And I thought it was fucking funny, bro. Like it wasn't a funny answer, it's just the way he talked, and
yeah.
like
His
he was a
cadence.
funny kid already, so it
Yeah,
was already funny. Um, and someone has a video of him like dancing
I
that
think
I
I
had
seen
on
it.
my
Yeah,
phone. I don't know if I'm allowed to put it here. What you think?
no one's gonna care, bro.
All right, yeah, no one's gonna watch this.
Yeah, you if you were watching this,
If
like,
you're watching it, you're just
enjoy.
yeah, enjoy.
Back to the
No, no, but actually,
oh,
sorry again. But when I said Nathan, I knew another kid named Nathan. I
mm,
had him for PE, bro, and his name was yeah, his name was Nathan. And I remember I'd be like, "Hey, bro, is it cool if I call you No, I'm tripping, bro. His name was Nicholas, and I called him Nathan, and I was like, "Hey, bro, is it cool if I call you Nate?" And he's like, "No," and I was like, "Oh shit, like you really want me to call you Nathan?" And he's like, "No, my name's Nicholas." And I was like, "Bro, are you sure?" Because I think at one point like, I did like make a mistake and I called him
Nathan,
Nathan
yeah.
to someone else, I think. And then I was like, "Oh shit, his name is Nicholas or some shit." And then I would call him and I'd be like, "Hey Nathan, hey Nathan, hey Nathan," and then he wouldn't look because that's not his fucking name.
Yeah.
And then I would like touch him, bro, and then he'd be like, "That's not my name." And I remember like eventually he got mad at me. He didn't like me.
Oh damn.
And I remember he called me stupid one time because I said that. Oh, because I said we were sitting outside, bro, and it was in the morning, so like the building covered the sun, and then eventually like the sun moved,
Yeah.
and it was over the building, so it was shining in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, like, why the fuck did the sun move? And he's like, actually, the earth moves and not the sun. And I was like, what do you mean, bro? Like, the building covered it, and now the sun's on top.
This dummy thinks the
Like
building
obviously
moves,
it
bro.
fucking, like, did the building move, fucking dummy? And he was like, but it's because the earth is spinning. And I was like, bro, the earth is spinning, bro? Like, why didn't I feel it, bro?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Why
Think,
can't why
think.
can't we feel it? Bro? Come on, bro. Use your common sense, bro. Uh, yeah, that's why he didn't like me.
Damn.
So yeah, shout out Nathan. Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah, you continue, bro. Sorry.
yeah. Back to the story. He married someone and they were outside of Warwood, right? He
Yeah.
retired, he was already chilling out, and then 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Shout out to I mean oh,
Shout out your mom, because that's her birthday.
oh yeah, shout out my mom, that's her birthday.
Abel's mom's birthday is on 9/11.
Yeah,
So shout out Abel's mom.
also RIP to everybody who died in the disaster. It's a very bad disaster. But it
Allegedly.
inspired a lot of people to go out to war.
Allegedly.
And it inspired that guy too.
Allegedly.
He was like, all right, I gotta go. And his wife was like, he knew she was sad and she didn't want him to go.
Yeah.
But he said, but she knew what she was getting into. She knew what she was getting into when she married an alpha like me. I read that. I was like,
uh,
I was looking at the picture like, what the fuck,
that's so
bro?
cringe, bro. That's
Yeah,
like those guys that wear like those graphic T-shirts with like a skull on the back that's like saying some like weird like alpha male phrase, bro. Like
yeah.
legends were born in January or some dumb shit. Or it's like like they're like making fun of like liberals or some shit
Yeah.
on the back of the shirt. That's what it reminds me of, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like
Uh,
I don't fucking care about politics, bro. Like
yeah, I
don't
just think it's funny.
yeah, both sides are silly, right?
Yeah,
But it's just cringe,
that's
bro.
why for this upcoming election, I'm writing in my own name
Damn.
as my writing candidate myself.
Hopefully you win, bro.
Hopefully, you should all do that. Actually, should all write in my name.
4 votes for him.
Yeah,
But that's a pretty good thing. Oh yeah,
you
and
should
I
be my
was
vice president.
vice president.
Yeah, if I win,
No one's gonna vote for us, bro.
why not?
Me as vice president, bro.
I think it'd be a good vice president.
I think for Joe Biden maybe,
Why not for me?
because then we won't be allowed in certain areas.
What the fuck does that mean? What?
Moving on. Also, there's like a bunch of like big problem in Afghanistan, or there was. I don't know how the war is going right now.
Is Afghanistan even a real place?
It could be.
I've never been there.
It could be a real
I've
place.
never seen it.
I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could be.
Okay.
There's a big problem with IEDs.
What
I
is
don't know
that?
what that stands for, but
Oh.
it's bombs.
Oh, okay.
They're bombs, and a lot of the
Are we
time
allowed to say bombs?
they're little boom boom devices.
Okay.
And a lot of times they put them in the road, so when
Uh-huh.
you're like driving, they set it off. They have to be nearby, and they set it off and they expose the car.
Oh yeah.
And they do that against the U.S. a lot
Uh-huh.
because that's their home terrain.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that go through there, and they get dead. They get killed by the bombs,
Oh,
and the bombs explode and explode their car, right?
Mhm.
And there's a lot of like kids that go in there, and I think I heard a story where they stop by like a gate, the U.S. people,
Yeah.
the army, and they stopped by a gate, and they saw like a bunch of kids playing and like selling like you know how in Mexico they sell like guns and shit next to the road.
Yeah, like corners and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of group of kids, and they were selling. I forgot they were selling like chips or something. I don't know. And the soldiers were like, "Oh, like, hey, what's up? Like, I'll buy something for you." It's just like being nice. And the kid dropped a grenade inside the fucking car, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like a small ass kid just dropped a
Who
grenade in
said
the
this?
car and
Is this for
killed.
real?
Yeah, it's real.
Who
This
said?
actually happened. I don't know who said it, but it was like it was in Afghanistan. It was in the book. That was one of the stories.
Oh, but how would he know if the people
I
like
think there was like a bunch of people. There was like a trail of cars.
oh like a convoy?
Yeah, convoy of cars, and I think that was the first convoy,
The first
first car in the convoy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it killed all of
Allegedly.
them. It killed all of them inside the car.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and it was crazy because there was a little kid that did that.
Allegedly.
And there's a lot of stories of people that are like they're fighting and they see like people like super young on the other side fighting too. They're like covered, but you can tell they're young.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
Yeah, they've
screaming.
used it like child soldiers and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's just a lot of crazy shit. What happened?
I remember, bro, back in 2012, bro, or
Hmm.
2010. You remember Coney?
Yeah,
Coney 2012, bro. There was this I don't know, it's super funny, bro. But I don't know the country. Was this like South Africa or something maybe?
somewhere in that continent.
Yeah, somewhere in Africa. There was this like dictator named Joseph Kony, and they said that he was going to like villages and like kidnapping kids and like forcing them and like brainwashing them to be like child soldiers and stuff like that. And he had like a whole militia. And something ended up happening with the guy that made the video, and he like was accused of something. He did something really weird,
That's interesting.
and then I think it ended up being a hoax. I think Coney 2012 ended up being a hoax.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Oh, it was in Uganda.
Oh, isn't that in Africa?
Yeah, it is in Africa. I just didn't know the specific
That's
country.
fucking cold, bro.
He did
That's cold.
something though on legal issues. Okay, so the guy who made the Coney 2012 movie or video or whatever
Yeah,
was is Jason Russell. That's his name.
sounds familiar.
I don't know how familiar it'd be. So in March, what are you doing?
I'm doing like little city signs, bro.
I don't know. So on March 15th, 2012, San Diego police detained a naked Russell for psychiatric evaluation after he had a public breakdown that was filmed and released online, where he allegedly vandalized cars and made sexual gestures after removing his underwear.
Interesting. I think there's multiple videos of girls like on top
So
of
he,
cars going crazy naked.
no, I'm not seeing that.
It's like a
If if I come across a video with a naked girl in it, I close my eyes and I turn it off.
that was good. Yeah,
Yeah, thanks, man.
yeah, but it's weird. It's like a bunch of
Watch this.
yeah, a bunch of drugged out um ladies, and
Yeah,
there's like a lot of videos I release online on Reddit and shit too.
yeah. I've actually never seen
It's
this
fucking
one.
cool. It's crazy. I haven't seen it in like a while, but I just remember there'd be like a really weird amount. Like damn, this is like again. This happened again, bro. Like damn.
Yeah. Oh, let me look into how it was a hoax though.
Oh yeah,
Uh, 'Cause the first thing you look it up and it says 2012 real or fake scandal because it's the guy,
yeah.
but hoax comes up too. Hoax. Oh, because there was like a charity or something, and I think they would take most of the money. That's what I found on Reddit. I
Mm,
looked at it on Reddit, and someone asked that why do people say it was a scam or a hoax? And yeah, so someone said that most of the charities were pocketed and cashed, and then they're saying that the guy was a weirdo. Um, and that they like inflated numbers and they just made it look like a bigger deal than it really was.
damn. So it was just a scam.
Yeah, something like that. I just remember being like a little kid. It's 2012. I was like 10, and my sister showed me the video, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's fucking." I remember I was scared for a while that fucking Joseph Kony
He's
was
gonna
gonna
kidnap
was
you,
gonna kidnap me, bro.
make you a soldier.
Made me yeah, forced me to be a child soldier. I didn't understand what
Yeah.
the fuck Uganda was.
Coney was an interesting character.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. We can move on.
What was I gonna say? IEDs.
The child soldiers. That's what that last thing you said.
Oh yeah,
That reminded me about Kony. Kony 2012.
vote for him.
What?
So for 2012, it already happened. So I can say that he's not gonna run again. I think he's still alive.
I don't know, but he didn't run for anything.
Well, yeah.
He no, he wasn't a dictator. He was a like a militant or something
Oh
like that.
yeah,
Yeah, because they said that he had like an army of like child soldiers, but then that's what I'm saying. Like they said that he had bigger numbers than he actually did. The Reddit threads, someone said that he had like 100 to like 1,000, and the video made it seem like he had like a big ass number of them.
yeah.
And they said that it was like focused in Uganda, and then this commenter. It's a Reddit person, so
Mhm.
again, like I don't know the facts. I don't know who's right, but they said that the Ugandan government like forced him out of Uganda, so he wasn't even there. But that the video focused on Uganda for some reason.
Damn, dude.
So I don't know what to believe. I just know people say it's a hoax, and the guy's a weirdo, so maybe we shouldn't trust him.
Yeah, it wouldn't be super ideal,
Uh-huh. Mabel's a weirdo, so maybe you shouldn't trust him.
bro. mm, I can't argue against that.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh yeah, going back to the children.
Yeah.
So okay, so they saw a lot of children in war and shit,
Yep.
and they're kind of just had to like, well, they can't. What's it called? Hesitate.
Uh-huh.
So it's always like a lot of stories of people like saying like, I did a lot of bad stuff, and they get like a lot of mental issues for that.
Yeah.
And
You have a couple mental issues. I'll
y-
kill a part of it, don't worry. I was trying to make the joke.
they had a lot of mental issues, and they're just kind of getting released to society just like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Unless it's like super evident, like monkeys are gonna rape. No, monkeys are gonna touch me and squeeze my balls or something. Then they can't really diagnose you, right? Unless you're like PTSD,
Okay.
right? So like, let's say,
What was that about?
well, they okay. I'm just mental diseases, bro. I don't know what mental diseases are. Okay, so let's say you have a mental disease, right?
Yeah.
Whatever mental schizophrenia.
Okay.
You see shit happening, like,
Yeah.
damn, Hitler's right there.
Okay.
Why is he taking off his pants? Something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
These are fantasies, Abel.
no, no. If I had schizophrenia, I I'm just randomly thinking, okay?
That's the first thing that came into your mind? What are you trying to say, bro?
Well, the first thing that came into my mind was worse, so I had to like go back to that.
Second one.
Yeah.
Plan B. Okay. What the fuck?
So that's happening, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're fucking verbally saying it. Then the psychiatrist could be like, okay, buddy, let's sit down and talk about this.
Yeah.
But if you're just like that one meme of the military guy,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's like,
He's wearing like the helmet. He's
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'll put it here
yeah,
somewhere. If I can find out, what the fuck would I even look up to find that?
military guy meme, like going like
Look, going like, how do I type that in? Going like,
the little circle. I mean, zero, the line, and then the zero again, like the little.
all right, bro. All right, I don't know. We'll see.
Someone said I looked like that. I was like, what? It was like the
Yeah,
like
yeah,
maybe
maybe.
I think I should be in war. Okay,
No,
we're going.
you would not. Please no.
I
We
think
would
I would
fucking
say
lose.
I would save the United States
We
of
would
America.
lose if you were in war, bro.
What if
It could be like a billion of U.S. soldiers versus one like Chinese soldier. If you were in the number of the billion, we'd fucking lose.
up? I join the military in the United States and tell them to transfer me to the military in Russia, like a trade offer. Like we get like a Russia officer or like a Russian soldier, and
Why would Russia want you?
the USA can like beef up my resume and be like,
Yeah, but Russia's gonna take a look at you and be
no,
like, we don't fucking
they'll be
want
like,
him.
this guy's IQ of 1,000, he has two balls and he can shoot the gun pretty
They're
well.
beefing up your resume by saying you have two balls.
Fuck, I forgot I said that. Um, they're just okay. Russia wants me now, okay? Because the USA lied and they're like, this guy, he's the real deal. So I joined Russia and I'm all of a sudden I'm like, put me in the front lines and then I sabotage them.
You'd
They're
still find a way to fuck it up
not because like I
for
think
the US.
I'm a good actor, bro. Like okay, give me any emotion right now
Um,
except for horny.
not what I was gonna fucking say, bro. You should act flabbergasted, bro.
Good. See,
That was terrible. That was ass.
you should like show me something, bro. Like show me something and be like, look, like anything, bro. Go.
It will look.
No. Okay, that was pretty good. Not the thing you showed me, but the joke.
Yeah, the joke was good.
Yeah, he didn't show me anything by the way.
Yeah.
That was rude. No.
Move on, bro.
But what was I talking? Oh yeah. So that kind of made me think right now of a hypothetical. If you were in a car, right?
Yeah, right now.
Mm. Let's say me and you were in the back of a car, right?
Okay. Is it daytime or nighttime?
It's daytime and we're driving through a checkpoint, a military checkpoint.
We're in the back of a car.
Yeah,
Who's
military check.
driving?
Our two people in our team.
Okay.
We're in the American Army.
Male or female?
They're both male.
Okay.
Yeah.
What ethnicities?
This guy's white. His name is
The
John Fury.
driver
Yes, John Fury.
is white.
Yeah, and this guy's black. His name's Drake.
Drake what?
No, they just call him Drake. It's like his nickname.
That's just his name.
Yeah, like that's not his real name, but
Oh,
that's just what he has on
oh,
his
we just
tag.
call him Drake.
Yeah, we just call him Drake.
Okay.
All right, and he's talking to the guy, and we're in a let's just this guy
What country are we in?
Afghanistan. He speaks the native language of Afghani, and
Drake?
yeah, and he's speaking to the checkpoint guy, and they're trying to like communicate, and it's getting kind of hostile. The Afghani guy points a gun at Drake and in general in the car.
Okay.
Would you, if let's say I suggested to go take our guns and then walk out the car and shoot him, would you agree with me or would you be like, let's wait?
I would disagree with anything you said.
Okay, let's say me and John are switching positions, right? John tells you, let's go out shooting, and then you pull out a pistol.
Yeah, I do it.
You would go out shooting?
Yeah, not a race thing, just because I don't trust you
Yeah.
to make good judgment calls.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But there's actually a bunch of situations where people have to make that decision with
Yeah.
like either to go out shooting or wait for like a peaceful thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like see how this develops.
yeah, and it's kind of interesting because that's a psychology test in the army too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they give you like a situation and they say, how would you react to this? How would you react to that? And that's depending on how they put you in the where they put you in the army. That's like part of the question. And this guy, there was actually a story of a guy that did that. He's like, all right, let's go out shooting. And as they were putting out their guns, the situation was resolved. So they almost got into a gunfight, like
Oh shit.
preemptively. That would have been kind of crazy. Like at a whole checkpoint, so we're for sure gonna die. They just wanted to go out shooting. So that's pretty cool. I mean, not, yeah, they didn't die, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, I can say that.
Okay.
One last thing about the army. I've heard that what you don't want to do in the army is be bad because like it's really bad for you. So
What does that mean?
okay,
What
so
does be bad mean?
if you like are a hooligan in the army, which there isn't really that much. There to start off there is, but they kind of like beat you in a like line. You get me?
Okay.
Not really literally, but like they put you in line.
Yeah.
But fuck, how do I say this without being racist?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. How do I say this? Like to make sense. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bad guys in the army, and if you get punished in the army, it's like super punished. It's like
Okay.
punishment times two.
Okay.
So let's say we're both in the army and we're both sleeping in the bunks next to each other, right? And I wake up at night and you're still sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
and I see you in bed and I'm like, and I steal all your stuff, right?
What is my stuff?
Your boots, your rations, I don't know, and I leave, right?
Okay.
That's considered like desertion, not just like because I left the little bunk.
Yeah, you left the troop.
Yeah, it considered desertion, considered like robbery and treason against the state because I fucking stole your stuff just because I wanted like extra crackers.
Okay.
It's considered treason because I fucked with you and you're part of the U.S. Army.
Okay.
So that's like considered treason, and they fucking add a bunch of fucking charges onto that shit. And yeah,
You'd
that's
probably get like a life sentence.
yeah, it's like a really serious sentence just for stealing some crackers, bro.
Yeah, well, you did leave too.
Yeah, oh, that's true. I left it like I didn't leave the army, but left like a little area, and that still counts as fucking desertion.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been stories of that. And a lot of people like, there's a lot of like racist stories where it's like that, like a black guy did something small, and then they like bubbled it up, which they did do that. But there's also a lot of stories where the guy did something, and it's like they fucking just raked him with charges, and then they put him in prison.
Why is that the verb you used?
They put charges in his butts forcefully, and then they take him to prison. I don't. They give him a lot of charges, and they take him to prison.
Mm-hmm.
They do that,
Okay.
and what I want to ask you is, how much time would you be willing to go to prison for $1 million?
Um, like an hour.
An hour for
I
the
would do
million?
an hour for $1 million.
I mean, what's the most amount of time you would do for $1 million?
Oh, the most?
Yeah, yeah,
$1 million?
yeah.
Oh, what kind of prison though?
It's a
Would I be in with like actual criminals or would I have like my own cell?
you would have your own self. You wouldn't be at risk of getting hurt. It's just
Okay.
more of like you eat the same food as them.
Okay.
You live the same hours, same rules, everything. You just aren't at risk of getting hurt.
Probably like a month.
A month
Yeah, I don't think I'd do more than
for
that.
$1 million. It's not bad.
Yeah.
What if you had like, no, yeah, that's pretty good actually. Pretty good amount of time. The second question, if you were in prison, how much time would you have to get in order to consider escaping?
Um, probably like 10 years, probably.
10 years to consider escaping?
Yeah, to consider it. Like I
Oh,
would
yeah,
be like,
consider it.
yeah,
Yeah,
what if I escaped? Or I considered it,
that's true. That's
you know?
true. That's like that one thing where it's like, oh, certain amount of people considered suicide.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's
but what the
like,
fuck does consider it mean?
yeah,
You're like, what if I
mm,
did this?
yeah, it's like,
All right, I'm done.
or like,
Never mind.
I have to clean my room, but if I kill myself, I wouldn't have to clean the room. Nah, let me just
Yeah, I'll just clean
leave.
them. Does that count as considering it? I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's a low range. But
Yeah,
the
it's
reason I'm asking
vague.
is because there's a lot of people with life sentences where, they might as well try.
Yeah,
And there's a whole thing in prison right now where people are starting to get worried because I don't know if this is prisoners getting smarter or just more bolder, but they're starting to like make plans and shit as groups now, like large life sentence groups. Oh, you have a life sentence, join our group to like try to like just have a forceful riot
okay.
in general, just get a riot. Because what are they gonna do? Fucking give us another
Another life
life?
sentence. Give us.
Yeah,
I'm adding 10 years onto your life sentence.
like
Like, come on.
yeah, we already don't got parole,
Yeah,
so might as well just fucking risk getting out
and
and
just fuck around.
yeah, just fuck around. And that's kind of, I don't know. That's basically it. I just wanted to ask you prison questions at the end of that. Yeah.
Okay. That's it from us, I think.
If you if you were in the restroom and you dropped the soap, would you pick it up
That's it from us. I'll see you guys next week. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
and leave a like too?
And I already said that.
Oh, don't click it twice.
Yeah, because it'll undo it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just click it the one time. Or you can click it 3 times.
be it like
An odd
extra
number of
cool.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What when I was young, I used to think odd number was just like a weird number. Like any number that looked weird was odd.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know why I did it. I think I might be on the spectrum.